Hey everybody, it's Ariel with EnterTalk Radio. We're here at NAMM. It's day one. I am already overstimulated. Get too close to me and I'll bite. I'm sitting here with the one and only Bob Taylor of the legendary Taylor Guitars. Bob, thanks for taking the time to talk with me.
You bet, Ariel.
Bob and I know each other actually because I also do some work at Salvage Custom, which is another company based out in El Cajon in San Diego, and Taylor Guitars is, the pride of San Diego, so to speak. How long have you been doing this NAMM show?
I'm gonna 40 years, 39 years, something like that. Yeah.
So the company's been here 39 years. Do you personally come every year?
I come to this show in LA every year. There's some regional shows I have retired from, but I come to this one every year. Yeah, I love it really.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
I was going to ask, is it still fun after all these years? Do you still get kicks out of it?
Yeah, look around. I mean, it's guitars.
Yeah.
And it's people who are excited about talking about guitars. We always have new things. It's exciting. And I get to see my friends. I've got industry friends and other guys, other guitar makers. Mm-hmm. A lot of us started out like I did when we were 19, and we've grown up in this business. And we've been getting together, sharing ideas for 40 years.
Yeah.
Which is another way of saying bragging.
Right. Yeah, this is about my 5th or 6th year doing this, and sometimes by Sunday I'm like a little burnt out. But it's always fun to come. It's always fun to see new people. My question would be, Taylor's one of the biggest acoustic guitar manufacturers in the world, if not the biggest. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, kind of the biggest. Uh-huh.
Do you find that doing this show year after year still benefits business and brings in new clientele and brings in new customers?
Yeah. The show, it's the showcase, and it just so happens that our trade show is close to San Diego. It just so happens.
Right.
It's not close to people who live in New York. They've got to come a long way, or Germany. So there's 100,000 people here for this show, and it's a global show, and the show's sexy and exciting. It really is. And it happens to be close to home, so we can bring a lot of stuff, right? And then it's also at the beginning of the year. So we got kind of two things that allow us to really showcase what we're doing for the year. What are we thinking about 2017? You can find out right here.
Cool.
So it's a great place. It's a great time to get press. It's a great time to shake hands with dealers. We have so many dealers and distributors. There's a lot of bring it in, give me a hug going on. A lot of old friends, a lot of new friends, and we get a sense of the industry from here. Mm-hmm. Is anything new starting? There's some new cool cats starting a guitar store somewhere. Is everything turning into internet? Or is brick and mortar doing okay? It gives us a chance to really talk, and it's a positive experience for most people. So people come here to get renewed, get a little vigor for the next year.
So speaking of vigor, the acoustic guitar is one of the classic standard design elements of the world. It is what it is, and it's a fantastic thing. How in 2016 or 2017, how do you stay innovative with one of the oldest designs in the world? What's new? How do you stay fresh?
That's a good question. I always say better is better. If you can take a problem out of a guitar, you made a guitar better. And there are those things that you can see, and there are those things that you can't see. And we always try and put something that you can see, because that's something that people will pay for. At the same time, they're going to get some things that they don't see. There's some vitamins there that are better for them. I guess you have to put into sugar pops or something, in order to take those. So a straighter neck, a better truss rod, better drying in wood. Why? Because we don't want owning a guitar to be some kind of experience where it goes bad.
Right.
And acoustic guitars have typically, throughout the ages, been something that's hard to play compared to electric guitars. And we've brought that playability, and that's not easy to do. And so we tweak it and we refine it. And then we try and keep prices right, and we've got wood supplies we've got to do right. And then when we come here, there's usually something new. We have a GS-mini bass. It's a rockin' little guitar, a little bass right now.
I want to check that out.
Yeah. And we have a whole brand new series that we're introducing this year called the Academy Series. And it's a way that we can bring music, great sounding guitar at affordable prices. The GS-mini is something that we introduced a few years ago, and I have a friend that calls it the Volks guitar, the people's guitar, because we make so many of them. And this one is more full size, kind of the same price. Going to be cool.
That's cool, man. Well, Bob, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to talk to me. I'm humbled and honored. I got one more question for you. Here in Anaheim, I know you know where to get the best burritos. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I'm stumped.
You're stumped.
I'm stumped. You know why? Because you can't get out of here.
If Bob Taylor can't find a burrito in Anaheim, nobody can.
Okay, so true confessions. Every mile that you get away from San Diego, the burritos get worse.
It's true. It's true.
And Anaheim, I love you, but that's the truth.
You heard it here first. For EnterTalk Radio, this is Ariel at NAMM, brought to you by Pitbull Audio. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.